And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Another live stream regarding a Champions League draw. Some of you may be confused what is going on today, but basically, of course, Rangers are playing in the third qualifying round later on today, but they are doing the draw today. They're doing the draw today for the Champions League playoff round. So should Rangers progress into the next round, then obviously they'll find out who they're playing. It is out of 4 teams who Rangers can play because they're seeded. And that's between Storm Graz and Dynamo Kiev, and then PSV Eindhoven and Monaco. So it's out of those 4 teams. Obviously, those 2 teams are playing, or those 4 teams are playing each other, Dynamo Kiev and Storm Graz, and then Monaco and PSV Eindhoven are playing each other. The winner of those ties, we're basically going to find out who Rangers would play should they progress against Union Saint-Gilles. So it could either be Storm Graz or Dynamo Kiev or AS Monaco or PSV Eindhoven. Again, there is no easy tie at this stage of the competition, and I like to just say that because people jump down my throat and go, there is no easy tie, and I know there is no easy tie, but there's a more favourable tie that you would rather. And for me, that the tie you would rather in this stage of the competition is Dynamo Kiev or Storm Graz. I watched the UEFA Super Cup. I watched the Dutch Super Cup at the weekend between Ajax and PSV Eindhoven, and PSV Eindhoven look really, really good. They've made some good additions this summer. Rangers will know all about Joey Vim, and they signed him back in January last year. They also signed Xavi Simons as well. They've got a really, really good team at the moment, PSV Eindhoven. So that's a team that I would say avoid at all costs. As I say, the building, just beat Ajax at the weekend there as well. So I would rather Dynamo Kiev and Storm Graz, but then again, it doesn't mean it's going to be an easy tie. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them things. But guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and all that good stuff as we're about to get underway. Well, we're not going underway yet. I think we've got another 10 minutes or so. But guys, are you looking forward to the tie tonight between Rangers and Union Saint-Gilles? Should be a good game. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Glad to have 2 games a week. It was good having football back at the weekend. Hopefully this tie or this match is a little bit more straightforward than the Livingston game at the weekend. For some reason, that was just honking. Itchy Fingers says PSV will knock us out. Xavi Simons, give us Sturm Graz, says Alexander Patterson. I agree. That's the team that you want. But again, look, if Rangers need to beat Union Saint-Gilles tonight, that's not going to be an easy tie. But yeah, you definitely want to avoid PSV and AS Monaco. They are not so much AS Monaco, but I do think PSV are going to win against AS Monaco. So yeah, you want to avoid PSV in the playoff round for sure. Thank you, Alexander. Steven says, what did you think of Rangers and Livingston game on Saturday? I'm looking forward to it. You know what? First half, it was pretty poor, wasn't it? It was really, really poor for Rangers. The stats went to show it really. The amount of chances the amount of crosses that Rangers had in the first half, no shot on target against Livingston, all the possession in the world, and just couldn't find a goal. But the thing I love about Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, and I'll always sing his praises all the time, he's so tactically astute that when something's not working, he'll always change it, whether that's be substitutions, whether that's at half time, whether that's bringing players on, bringing players off. Like, he just can change a game, and he's done it so many times, you almost have that trust in Gio. Whereas Gerrard, when things weren't going right against like Livingston, you just feel that'd be the same tone throughout the game, and then you'd have to rely on, Goldson getting a header or something from a corner right at the end of the game to secure the 3 points. But as soon as the half-time whistle went, it wasn't good enough. And then in the second half, Rangers just came out like a different team, and it could have been 4-5 goals. Scholak was unlucky not to have his goal sort of chopped off. Malik Tillman probably should have scored from that rebound on the Borna Barisic chance. And then, of course, Tavernier scored the 3 kick. Arfield scored his goal as well. Lundstrom could have scored as well. So it was a different game in the second half. But Yeah, that's what I will always sing Giovanni Van Bronckhorst praises and say he is very tactically astute and does change things about when needed. The game is on Premier Sports 1 tonight. Yeah, I can't wait. We are going to do a little live stream for that tonight. Looking forward to it. Love European football. Love Rangers in the European game. Hopefully this is the year Rangers can get to the Champions League group stages. I love the Europa League. I honestly love the Europa League. It was a great journey last year, but I just think this is the next stage now. Get to the group stages of the Champions League, finish. I say aim for first and second, but look, it's a lot harder than things happen. Go in there, the Champions League group stages, get the money, play a good, decent couple of ties, drop down into the Europa League by finishing third, and then going on another run again. You know, that's what I love about the Europa League. But yeah, Champions League is the year you want it, man. Gail Bunny says, were you in the Scots Guards? I was a long time ago, yeah, like 3.5 years ago or something like that. Yeah, I got out then a long time ago. It doesn't look like it with my hair, but yeah, I did a bit of time in the army. Got myself a GeoFarther t-shirt to go with my old Buffalo mate Ross Wilson. What a hero, man! Thank you so much for the support on the clothes and stuff. Speaking of GeoFarther, that's the new drop, guys. Every single week, every single month, I'm bringing out a new shirt design. This month it's the GeoFarther one, obviously inspired by the famous Godfather t-shirt. Yeah, the belters. I've got one here. To be fair, I did just have this in my bag. I went to the sorry for the crease in it, but yeah, there we go. The GeoFarther shirts, guys. If you haven't got one, you can get one at purescottishfootball.com. Yeah, really, really good quality. A big shout out to everyone who's bought one already. Big guys. Gail Bunny says, joined in 99. Oh, nice. Well, you still in there now? What else we got here? Premier Sports better not crash. Premier Sports is dross, but yeah, I don't really like Premier Sports these days. That was it. The friendly, was it friendly against Sunderland? The whole thing, the whole first half was just finished. It was horrendous. Turned it back on and Sunderland scored a goal. That was the luck that we had, eh? But guys, let me know down there in the live chat, who do you fancy? Do you fancy AS Monaco and PSV Eindhoven, or Dynamo Kiev and Storm Graz? I know there's some crazy Rangers fans in there that'll be wanting PSV Eindhoven or someone like that. But hopefully the Jazz, again, I'm not getting ahead of myself. Hopefully it's Storm Graz or Dynamo Kiev. Rangers have been fairly lucky over the years, I think. Well, over the last season with draws in Europe. I mean, last year Rangers Dortmund was a very, very hard one. But Braga, Savannah, Zvezda, Leipzig was probably the easier draw out. Wasn't. Leipzig was a really hard draw. Yeah, I take that back. Rangers haven't had an easy draw. I'm chatting pure heat there. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, yeah, Storm Graz or Dynamo Kiev is what Rangers get in the next round. Alistair says, need to be defensively ready and McLaughlin needs to be benched. If McGregor doesn't start soon, not going to be happy about it, as Suter slow down the bounces and allow John off his line. I don't know, mate. I don't know what's going to happen with the goalkeeping situation. I feel like the Rangers fan base is a little bit split at the moment in terms of who people want as the goalkeeper. A lot of people want John McLaughlin and some people want Alan McGregor. Some people just want a new goalkeeper in general. I seen Kasper Schmeichel he's leaving. He's about to join Nice this summer, but I would have went in for Kasper Schmeichel. I don't know if he's surplus to requirements in Leicester, and I don't know why he's moving, but Kasper Schmeichel would have been a really good goalkeeper to try and nab. But look, we'll see what happens. He's going into Nice now, so it's a bit too late. Do you think Rangers will make more signings if we make the Champions League? Well, there's a week left of the transfer window. We'll find out if Rangers are in the group stages of the Champions League come the 24th of August, I think. So there could be 6 or 7 days to bring in some more quality. And if Rangers are ambitious, you'll sort of see where the squad's at by then. You never know. It could go really well. Rangers could qualify for the group stages, win all their games domestically. But then again, the same thing can happen is they could go out the Champions League this round and then all of a sudden everyone's like, wow, that team is not ready yet. Or there could be a draw against Kilmarnock, or you know what I mean? So they might have to look at it and go, actually, we need to get 1 or 2 more signings ahead of the new window. But Connor Goldson was pretty optimistic ahead of everything yesterday. He was saying that the side is the best. Well, I mean, he's got to say that really, hasn't he? But he said that this is the best team that he's played with at Rangers so far. So that's an interesting one. I'm not on the John Souttar stick train just yet. I think he had an absolute howler against Livingston at the weekend. But look, some of the Rangers support, not so much the YouTube support. I'll big shout out to the Rangers YouTube support. It's the Rangers Twitter support. They're so brutal with players. They just write them off after one game. You know, Souttar's an okay player. Do I think he's the answer to the backline? Probably not, but you've got to give a player more than one game. You know, I've been impressed with Souttar over the last couple of years at Hearts, and he can do it. So, yeah, I don't think so. Put Rob as number one. Oh, Robbie McCrory. Again, the thing is with Robbie McCrory, there's a reason why he's not been given the number one jersey yet. Because I don't think he's... Well, the coaching staff don't think he's obviously good enough to be number one yet. That's why. I mean, I like Robbie McCrory next to the next guy, but you know, they work with him day in and day out, week in and week out. Sorry, and they've not made him first choice goalkeeper. Or you know, if they really thought he was going to be the first choice goalkeeper, they would have just said to Alan McGregor, "Look, nah, not this season. We've got a young, really, really good goalkeeper to come through." So that just makes me think that they don't sort of rate Robbie McCrory as the next best thing. I don't know. Can't wait for the game tonight. Yeah, it looks gonna be a cracker. Alan McGregor not got it anymore. I mean, you say that. I mean, some of the stuffs, I think domestically is a bit weird with like the crosses and the corners. I think that's where people's problems is. But as a shot stopper, he's really good. So when it comes to like European games and stuff like that, I've got like loads of trust in Alan McGregor, but it just comes down, I think it just comes down to the league games where everyone's like, there's not really many chances that other teams are going to get in games like Ross County's, Livingston's, but when they get that corner and they just put it in, he's not very good at coming out and claiming his box, I don't think. That's my opinion on that one. Souttar is typical Scottish defender, clumsy, slow. Davies should fill that spot. I think Davies will be the first choice, mate, to be honest. You don't spend £4 million on a left-sided centre-back for him to be the second choice. No chance. Do you think Celtic will make more additions if Rangers get into the Champions League, or do you think they would regard us? Celtic's a weird one, actually. I thought Celtic were going to spend more money this summer. Not to say that Celtic haven't got a team. Celtic have got a good team, but they brought in Jota and Carter Vickers, which was great additions. But they were there last year, and I'm putting this on the record. They were great. They were great signings, both at the back, and Jota literally scored at the weekend a cracking goal. But as I said, they're the same team from last year. I thought maybe, got a bit of Champions League money, they were going to stick a bit more in there. I mean, the window's still got some time to go. But if I was the Celtic manager, where could I see weakness? I know they brought in that Bernabei. I'd probably bring in another left back. I'd probably bring a bit of strength and depth at the centre back position. Then I'd also maybe bring in a central defensive midfielder. That would be my three if I was a Celtic manager. But then again, look, I think they've still got a decent enough team ahead of that campaign. Still above John, though. All goals conceded have been mainly his fault. Shagger's conceding has been mainly his defensive fault. Yeah, I suppose I'm not on the bandwagon of slating Alan McGregor. I think he's been fantastic, especially last year in Europe. And he probably is the better keeper. But yeah, I think what people's problem is with him is domestically, when it comes to claiming corners and claiming crosses, he's a bit of a bomb scare. And I do see where people are coming from. I really do, when people are saying that. But guys, whether the UEFA thing has started now, we're getting ready to go. They're just sort of giving the description of what's going to happen, how it's going to work, and all the rest of it. Basically, for those of you just tuning in, Rangers obviously in the third qualifying round at the moment. The playoff round is of course the next round. So if Rangers progress, they then find out who they're going to play in the next round. It's out of 4 teams. It's basically between the winners of either the Storm Graz and Dynamo Kiev tie, and then the AS Monaco and the PSV Eindhoven tie. I think, again, just to put it on the record, the two that you want to avoid is the AS Monaco and PSV Eindhoven. As I said, I watched the Dutch Super Cup final. at the weekend, and PSV were really impressive. Like, they were really good. That Xavi Simons, my goodness me, why didn't Rangers go in and get him? Because I see the lure of Ajax, but for me with PSV, it's more like, I think PSV and Rangers are probably on a level playing field. I think Ajax is that, you've got that history, that lure, but when it comes to like getting talent, this is why, you know, PSV went in for Joey Veerman and Xavi Simons. So I'm surprised that Rangers never really made the moves for them. But those two additions, they look really, really good for PSV at the moment. Right, anyway, guys, I think we're getting ready here. The guy's just sort of giving his spiel of how things are going to proceed. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're still sort of talking about it, and then we'll get underway for it. Where can I watch the draw? I can't find it. It's on UEFA. It's on UEFA.com or something like that. The goal scored against us at the weekend was Barris Suter's fault, and I can't wait to see Yilmaz at left back. To be honest, Davies replacing Suter at centre back. Yeah, I think that would be quite good. So yeah, for those of you just tuning in, guys, it's literally they're just talking about the draw and how it's going to work. As I say, it's the third qualifying round. Rangers are there at the moment, and they can find out who they're playing in the playoff round, basically. And Rangers are seeded, so Rangers are seeded, which the seeding's very good because Rangers would avoid Benfica. There's some good teams, by the way, in the Champions League playoff rounds. Benfica, Jesus. Don't want them that early on in a competition. They got to the quarters last year. They're a good side. Yeah, he's still giving a spiel. Pairings and unseeded. But yeah, anyway, what do you think is going to happen tonight? Is anyone not confident ahead of tonight in terms of the Champions League? Do you think Rangers will get over the line? Well, I know it's the first leg. Away form really in Europe has not been that good. I know Rangers got to the Europa League final last year, but the actual results on the road haven't been that great, apart from Dortmund, of course. Hopefully Rangers can get a win or something to take back to Ibrox. We know how Ibrox is almost like a fortress playing in Europe. So again, hopefully Rangers can bring a result back to Ibrox. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, don't want to go out to Union Saint-Gilloise. And the thing is with Union Saint-Gilloise, yes, they're not a big name, but they actually had a really, really good season last year. I think they finished first. Oh, they finished first in the league, but I think it's like similar to the MLS. So they kind of have the league division, and then whoever wins the playoff then wins the title. So Club Brugge won the title, but they did finish top of the league sort of thing. So it's going to be a tough one. If Rangers did get eliminated by them, yeah, I mean, you don't want to get eliminated by them. I think Rangers have dealt with Belgian opposition really well over the years, and same with Dutch, to be fair. Standard Liège, Royal Antwerp, these sort of Belgian sides, and then obviously Feyenoord. Is that Feyenoord? How many Dutch oppositions Rangers played? Feyenoord. Celtic played AZ last year. Yeah, Belgian opposition shouldn't be too much of a problem. Kermit the Frog, 6-3 Rangers. Jesus. 2-1. Think I would be risking Yilmaz on his debut. Not that I'd be complaining. It's called the Champions Round in Belgium, top 16 playoff. Oh, right. So, yeah. So they do it like that. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine in the background, by the way. Anyway, the Champions path is as follows. This bit's not about Rangers. This bit's about the sort of champions. So Copenhagen, Ludogorets, Crvena Zvezda, Karabag, Bodo Glimt, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Apoel, Trabzonspor. Jesus, my washing machine's going for it. Hopefully you guys can't pick that up. I don't think it's that bad. Linfield beat Bodo, fact, but then Bodo absolutely shagged. Literally pumped them rotten afterwards. I think 8-0. I think it was. As well as it was a good result for Linfield in that first leg, but the second leg was atrocious. Hearts have qualified for the Conference League if they don't win the Europa. Yeah, we're doing the Europa League one afterwards for Hearts. See who they get. As I say, they're just doing the draw now for the Champions path, and then we'll go on to where Rangers will be, which is I think the League path. As I say, let's find out very, very soon on who Rangers will play in the playoff round. Because again, the team that Rangers you want is Sturm Graz or Dynamo Kiev. You don't want PSV Eindhoven or Monaco. I do fancy Rangers to win those games, but it's just going to be a lot harder. PSV Eindhoven in a playoff round. And they look really good at the moment. And I'm saying that as the PSV are going to win it. Monaco's another tough one. Both of them. The fact is that one of those two teams are going out in the competition is mad. PSV and Monaco. That's going to be a good tie tonight as well. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please do hit the old like button, hit the subscribe button and all that good stuff. As I said, we will be back tonight for Rangers versus Union Saint-Gilles and doing a live stream. And then if you want to see how Hearts are going to get on in the Europa League, that draw will be on straight after this. That one should be a cracker as well. Hearts playing their first European tournament, I think, since 2004. Guaranteed Europa Conference League football. You know, fair play to them. I hope they do well, honestly, from the Scottish football perspective. I hope that they can do a lot better than teams in the past. Motherwell embarrassed everybody the other week there, so hopefully they can go there. I think Tynecastle will be a tough place to go. You know, as a Rangers fan or a Celtic fan, you know how tough it is to go to Tynecastle. I think Hearts could be a bit of a problem for some of the big teams, especially in the Europa League. But we are pretty much concluded now of this draw before we move on to the Rangers one. As I say, this one's the Champions path, so the teams that won their sort of leagues, they've been drawn out, and we're nearly concluded with that draw as we move on to the next one. You still here, says Rangers going to get hammering. Wow. Thoughts on Ryan Quent not being on the plane over to Belgium? I mean, some people, I think, saying that he's speaking to Premier League side or something like that. I don't think that's the case. I think that's, I think Rangers, he is injured. And I say, contract talks are currently fairly positive, supposedly. So we'll see what happens there. But to go over the draw result for the Champions path, Karabag or Ferencváros versus Sheriff Tiraspol and Victoria Pleasant. Bodo Glimt or Zagaris versus Ludogorets or Dinamo. Maccabi Haifa or Apoel Limassol versus Crvena Zvezda, and then Trabzonspor. And now we're moving on to the league path where Rangers wait to see who they will play in the next round of the Champions League. Again, should they win over the two legs tonight. Again, this is not a formality, and it is going to be a challenge against this Union Saint-Gilles. However, Rangers should take confidence on what they've done this season. Last season, in Europe. So the seeded sides are Union Saint-Gilles, Rangers, Benfica and Midtjylland. Unseeded sides are Monaco, PSV Eindhoven, Dynamo Kiev and Sturm Graz. So yeah, I think I would love AS Monaco and PSV Eindhoven to get Benfica. Then big boys just getting lined up together and getting eliminated out of the competition. That'd be fantastic. So this is it, guys. We're ready to go for the draw. Fingers crossed, not Monaco or PSV. It's a 50-50 chance here, ladies and gentlemen. And the ball has come out. Who are Rangers gonna get? Winners of match 3. So that's the Monaco one, I think. Against winners of match 1. You know what? I think Rangers have just avoided Monaco and PSV. I'll just confirm that with you right now. No, they've not. They've not. Rangers will be playing Monaco or thingy. Sorry, false alarm. Rangers will be playing AS Monaco or PSV Eindhoven. An absolute stinker of a playoff round. Absolute honking. Winners of match 2. So Rangers. Oh no. So it is going to be PSV Eindhoven or Monaco. Unfortunately, no. That's not the one you want. However, look, Rangers should take confidence from it. PSV are a great side. Wow. That is going to be a top match should Rangers get through to the next round. And it's going to be a tough match as well. But it is PSV Eindhoven or AS Monaco that Rangers will play in the next round should they beat Union Saint-Gilloise over the next 2 rounds. As I say, a stinking one there, I think, because PSV look really, really good. I was really impressed by their performance against Ajax at the weekend. They looked really, really good. Xavi Simons looks great. Joey Veerman looked good as well. However, look, this is Rangers we're on about. Rangers are great in Europe, and PSV, what a tie. I might even get myself out there for that one. PSV Eindhoven for the Netherlands. Let's go try and do that one. If Rangers get through there. I think it's away first, mate. I think it is away first because Rangers are seeded. So I think the seeded sides always get the home leg set in the second leg. But that's it, guys. There we go. The draw is concluded. Rangers, should they beat Union Saint-Gilloise, will play AS Monaco or PSV Eindhoven in the playoff round for a place in the group stages of the Champions League. That brings us the end of today's live stream, guys. We will be back live in half an hour for the Europa League draw just to see who Heart of Midlothian will get. But guys, if you haven't already, please do smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and go check out the new drop in Gio Farber t-shirts. They are now available on our website. Just go down to purescottishfootball.com and get one there. Thank you, guys. Take care. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you all in a little while. Peace.